Hey, Christy Mattoon here from Mind Rewire. I'm sitting here actually putting photos. Let me see if I can show you this. Putting photos and different things into, there we go, into picture frames. I'm kind of sitting here having fun, I guess. One of my friends from Costa Rica gave me these actually quite a number of years ago. And I'm going to put them all into picture frames and have them up in my new office. So that's kind of exciting. I'm having some fun here. What I wanted to talk to you about for a second was something that just came up while I was sitting here doing all this. And it's something I talk to people a lot about is, you know, what are you doing? What are you doing when you're getting ready to go do something, right? No matter what this something is, what is the inner preparation? What's the inner work that you've done to get you ready to go do the thing? Or are you just going into everything that you do kind of haphazardly? Think about this for a second. If you know you have to get up and go do something, you know, even if it's just go to the store, do you do inner preparation before you get in the car and go to the store? Most people don't. Most people don't. I'll be very honest. Sometimes I forget, right? Sometimes I don't do my work. If I'm going into a session with a client, which is a daily event, do I do inner preparation before I go into every single session with a client? Oh, you bet I do. You bet I do, because if I don't, not only are they not going to get full benefit, I'm going to get stuck somewhere in the system, right? In my own system. So I always am making sure energy is freely flowing. I'm always making sure that I'm feeling good. I'm always making sure I'm in the right mindset. I'm making sure I have all of my little ducks in a row, right? All the things that I know I need to get through a session successfully. So you bet I do. What about getting on a phone call with your mother? Do you do inner preparation before you do that? How about if you know you have to talk to a family member that's in turmoil? Do you do a little inner preparation? How about if you're going to talk to somebody, maybe a family member, maybe just a friend, who is just super excited? And they always are. Do you do any inner preparation before you go to talk to them? You know, maybe some of it's subconscious. Maybe some of the inner preparation is the way you've set yourself up to respond to people in these different situations. So when I go to talk to my friend Deirdre, I'm automatically in a good mood, just because I know I'm going to get to talk to her. When I go to talk to another one of my friends, I get my head into a thinking space because I know she's going to make me think. And I'm not going to say her name here because if she hears this, she's going to come after me. But automatically my brain goes into that space of, okay, I got to get my head into a thinking space. If I'm going into an appointment with a client, I sit down and do very deliberate work. If I know I have to go talk to my mom, if I have to be in front of her and I have to get myself into a space where I'm okay doing that, I do work first. I get myself into a space where I'm feeling good, where I know what I'm feeling, I know who I am. I know what this feels like. I know what's good. I know what's going to work before I go step into that space. Because if she says something or does something that triggers me, I'm off to the races, right? And I'm not going to go there anymore because I know that at this point. So it's just not worth it to me. I'm trying to think of other situations, like pretty much anything, right? So what do we mean by inner preparation? What does that mean? Inner preparation, I believe, is setting your system up, your system meaning you on the internal, right? Your soul, your spirit, setting that system up for success. Inner preparation is setting your system up for success. Yes, I'm spinning in circles in my room because I'm trying to find some good light. Oh, that may have done it. There we go. Instead of facing the window behind me over here, we'll put it the other direction, right? So how do you set your system up for success? That would be a good question. How do you set your system up for success? What I do is I literally put myself in a higher vibration. How do you do that? when I'm training people in this, when I'm teaching people how to do this, it's as easy as think of something that you like, something that makes you feel good. So before you do that, notice what you feel like first, and then do that. Find something you like, something that makes you feel good, and notice how you feel. And I'm not talking about, oh, I feel good, oh, that was fun, that felt like it's something I want to do again. I'm not talking about those kind of feelings. I'm talking about, what do you feel like on the inside of your body? What do you notice? People will tell me a lot if they hit something really good, and we're always searching, like, what's the best thing? What's the best feeling? They'll tell me things like, I felt more expansive, I felt more open, I felt lighter, I felt like I was being lifted, I felt like my spine was elongating, right? I felt my heart open, I felt my brain clear. I had a gal the other day whose sinuses cleared, which was kind of interesting. And all just from having a good feeling. I actually had a client the other day in Houston when I was doing a live group session whose sciatic nerve pain left. Tell me that sciatic nerve pain wasn't from an emotional reaction or attachment to something. And we didn't even do anything specific. It was literally just think of something you like. And we were playing with the system. So then what we do is we stack feelings, right? Stack feelings. So good feelings. What else do you like? Do you have a book you like? Is there a poem you like? Is there a song you like? Is there a superhero you like? That's a really good one because it changes your posture. And now we're getting something involved besides our mind. We're getting our posture involved, and that's huge. You're getting the physical body involved. Do you have an exercise you like that just makes you feel super powerful? That's a cool one to roll through and feel in your system and stack with these other feelings. So think of all these things. Find that feeling. Notice what it feels like inside your body. All right, that's inner preparation. That's it. That's inner preparation. Once I've got that feeling inside my body, once I've got it inside my system, now I'm ready to step into whatever it is I was going to go do. If I go into something without that feeling on board, chances are it's going to fail. If I go into something without that feeling on board, hear what I'm saying here, chances are it's going to fail to some degree or another, because you're not setting your system up for success. Yes? This is a feeling you can train into your system, right? Repetition trains things into systems. So if you repeatedly do this, it's going to train it into your system. If you hit it at its apex and hold it there long enough, it's probably going to become your natural state. I've seen it too many times. Hit the apex, hold it there as long as you can. If you don't keep it, if you don't retain it, do it again. Hit the apex, hold it there, right? If you need help doing this, let me know. I'm about to release a course about activating your pineal gland. One of the things that the activation of this does is it helps people hit their apex. And then we hold it there. We drive that feeling into your cells, not only with just the feeling itself and opening up the pineal, we drive it into the cells with breath. And we move it through your system very intentionally so that every cell of your body starts to know it and starts to feel it, right? So I'm about to throw this open for the general public. Before, it's only been for private clients, and it's only been for people already in Mind Rewire University. But I'm going to throw this little part of this course open for the general public at a very, very reasonable price. So I want you to keep your eyes open for this. If I get this totally finished before this hits YouTube, I'll throw the link in the box down there, in the words. What do you call it? You know what I'm talking about. So go look for the link. If not, just keep your eyes open for it. Follow me here. It'll pop back up again. I'm going to have this rolling here before the week's out. I've almost got it finished now. And it's only a four session course. I'm going to give you the science. You're going to get the understanding, why the pineal does, how it works physically and spiritually, as far as what we know. You're going to get an understanding of different ways to activate it and different ways to activate other areas of your system in regards to it, so it just works better. It functions more normally in the way it's supposed to. For those of you who know me, you know that I think the supernatural should be the natural. It shouldn't be super. It shouldn't be out of the realm of normal. That should be our normal. And so I want to teach you how to do that. Thanks for being here. If you haven't already, please go well, you're on YouTube, subscribe to my channel. If you can, head on over to Instagram and follow me there also. I'd greatly appreciate that. I don't care too much about Facebook, but if you're there, you can like me there also. And I just want to say I really appreciate you watching my videos and being here with me. I hope these help. I hope they give you some kind of hope and some movement forward through the stuff you're trying to do. If you're still stuck, I do still have those free 30-minute sessions up on my website. You can grab one of those and talk to me. This session itself is not a clearing session. Most of the time we don't do clearing work in those. What we're doing is talking about what we're going to do, how it's going to work, and if I think what I do can actually help you. Because if I don't, I'll send you somewhere else. I'm very clear on that. I don't want to invite somebody into my little bubble and then not be able to help them out. So if I'm able to help you, I'll let you know that. Again, keep your eyes open for the pineal gland course. And I hope this helped, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks.